He bullied me all through high school. Now, he's begging me not to tell anyone we hooked up, flushed face, so I, 24 am, hooked up with the guy who made my life hell in high school. The same guy who used to shove me into lockers, call me slurs, and make sure everyone knew I was the gay kid. Yeah, that guy. And now, he's been texting me every night, begging me not to tell anyone what happened between us. But part of me wants to, because I think he deserves to feel everything I felt back then. Let's call him Ryan, 26M. Ryan was the golden boy in high school. The football captain, tall, stupidly good-looking, and the type of guy teachers loved. Meanwhile, I was the art kid. Quiet. Gay. Basically his favorite target. He used to trip me in the hallway, steal my sketchbook, and tell people I checked him out in the locker room. It was humiliating. And yeah, it messed me up for years. After graduation, I never thought I'd see him again. I moved to the city, started college, built my confidence back. I even started going to therapy. Then a few months ago, I joined this gay-friendly gym. Guess who walks in one day, all muscles and tattoos, acting like he owns the place? Ryan. He didn't recognize me at first. Or at least, he pretended not to. But after a few weeks, he started saying hi. Then came the small talk. Didn't we go to the same school? Wow, you look different now. And slowly, it turned into him spotting me at the gym, asking if I wanted to grab a drink after workouts, even complimenting me. It was weird. He was charming now, funny even, and I hated that part of me liked the attention. One night, after a few drinks, we ended up back at my apartment. He kissed me first. I froze like my brain couldn't process what was happening. But when he pulled me closer, it wasn't forceful or aggressive. It was gentle, and before I could even think, one thing led to another. The guy who called me faggot in high school was now whispering, "You're so beautiful," in my ear. The next morning, he freaked out, like full-on panic attack level. He was pacing around my room, saying, "No one can ever know about this." I asked him why, and he said, "Because I'm not gay. I can't be. You don't understand what this would do to me." And then he left. I thought that was it. But a week later, he texted me again. "Can I come over?" And it happened again, and again, and again. He'd come over, kiss me like I was the only person who mattered, and then leave before sunrise. Every time, he'd say, "This doesn't mean anything." But I could see it in his eyes. He was falling just like I was. Then last night, he showed up crying. He said someone at the gym was starting to suspect that they saw him grab my hand. He begged me not to say anything to anyone. He said, "If you tell anyone what we did, I'll lose everything." And now I'm sitting here wondering, why should I protect the guy who never protected me? Part 2. So, Ryan, 26M, my high school nightmare turned secret hookup, keeps showing up at my apartment crying, begging me not to tell anyone about us. And I'm sitting here wondering, should I ruin him or let myself fall for the guy who once made my life hell? After that first night of him panicking, things got complicated. He'd text me at 2 a.m., apologizing, rambling, and confessing tiny truths about himself I never expected. He admitted he'd been questioning his sexuality for years. He said he never felt truly seen until he met me again. And yes, he apologized for every terrible thing he did to me in high school. I should have been furious. I was furious. But each time he showed up, that old chemistry, the one that had my stomach flipping at 18, came back. A T became a pattern. He'd show up unexpectedly. We'd talk, fight, and then kiss. I'd wake up alone, replaying everything in my head. I kept screenshots of all his texts. I knew he could ruin me socially if he told anyone I'd hooked up with him, but now I was thinking, maybe it's my turn to have leverage. One night, after one particularly intense session, I asked, "Why me? Why now?" He swallowed hard. "Because you're the only one I can't stop thinking about. And I hate it. I hate that I need you." I laughed bitterly. The same guy who used to call me names and shove me into lockers. He nodded, eyes glossy, completely broken. Then it happened. Someone at the gym, a mutual friend from high school, sent me a snap. Ryan was bragging about his new friend who's way hotter than high school. My stomach dropped. So all this secrecy? He's telling everyone except me. And that's when I realized I don't just want revenge. I want him to feel exactly what I felt for years. Humiliation, desire, confusion, mess. Tonight, he's coming over again. He thinks he's safe, but I have a plan. Screenshots ready. Proof of every text, every whispered apology, every confession he made. Do I blow his secret to everyone he knows? Let him keep coming over while I slowly watch him crumble inside? Or do I finally let myself fall for the guy who once made my life a living hell? Part 3. So, Ryan, 26M, my high school tormentor turned messy secret hookup, keeps showing up in my apartment like nothing happened. Crying, begging, apologizing, and honestly, I'm kind of enjoying watching him squirm. That Ryan's obsession has gone full 180. He texts me nonstop, sometimes even during work hours. Shows up at places he knows I'll be. Sends me gifts that are way too intimate for someone who used to push me into lockers. He swears he's changed, but every time he touches me, I remember exactly why I hated him and why I still want him. Meanwhile, I've started playing a game. A little payback. A little tease. Screenshots ready. Every confession saved. I make him beg for attention. I make him apologize over and over until he's begging for me not to tell anyone about his point one night. He's on his knees, tears streaming, whispering, "I hate that I need you. I hate that I still think about you every day." And I can't help but smirk. Funny, I think about you too. But I've got a choice now. You don't. The tension is unbearable. We kiss. He touches me. I let it happen, just enough to make him desperate, to make him lose control. And then, bam, someone calls him on speaker. His mom. He panics. His perfect little control slips. I watch, fascinated, as the bad boy who hurt me becomes the desperate man begging for forgiveness and secrecy that Ryan's friends start noticing. A mutual friend texts me, "Bro, you guys hooked up?" That's insane. I send back a single line. Yep. And he's still begging me not to tell anyone. It's entertaining. Ryan finds out. He's furious, desperate, messy. He wants control back. He wants secrecy. He wants me. And that's when I realize I have it all. Power, leverage, and the satisfaction of watching the guy who once bullied me completely undone by his own obsession. Tonight, he's coming over again. And I have a choice. Let him keep spiraling under my thumb, finally tell everyone and destroy his reputation, or let him prove he's changed while I watch cautiously, savoring every second. One thing's for sure. Ryan is never walking away unscathed again, that it's been 6 months since the last chaotic night with Ryan. I haven't seen him in weeks. No messages. No unannounced visits. For a second, I thought maybe he finally moved on. Then, out of nowhere, a mutual friend texts me. "Hey, remember Ryan? He's been telling everyone he's been trying to fix things with you." I laugh. Turns out, Ryan tried therapy, tried being a better man. He even confessed to a few friends that he's obsessed with me and regretted everything from high school. But here's the thing. I don't care. I've moved on. I'm living my life. I'm free. And Ryan? He's still obsessed, still messy, still the same guy. Just now, with a little more self-awareness. Lesson learned. Some people don't change. They just spiral differently. And honestly, watching it from a safe distance, kind of satisfying.